Alright, shalom, shalom. I am back today to finish this up. The recording that I did on 4/7/24. The Great Spirit is infinite love and all powerful. Okay? This is going to be the phone call. Okay? So it's practically pretty much going to be one slide unless, I'm prompted in my spirit to, pause it and go into some details. But as far as I know, I'm just going to keep it on keeping it real, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it.
Oh, honesty. What? Why's she calling me? Hold on. Hey. Hey, are you there? I don't know what's that. It's weird. Why does she call me? Like, I would have answered. Hey, what's up?
Nothing, just I got a hair appointment in like about an hour, so I'm just getting ready. But I'm waiting for my daughter's babysitter to come. Well, this is the first time that she'll be here, so hoping everything goes well. What are you doing?
Actually, I was in the middle of recording some thoughts.
Oh.
Yep, I was in my head. I was thinking about my people and why we went into this captivity. I was listening to one of my brothers and they were talking about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And I was like, I used to, serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But I had to come into a deeper understanding, more clarity that we're really not supposed to be worshiping any gods, and that I truly serve and worship the Great Spirit, the very essence of love, life, and all things good. And it's not like no freaking ritualistic practice or nothing like that. It's literally with my actions. Like what I choose to do. Do I keep the eternal laws of love, life, and purity? Or do I just confess out my mouth and claim that I serve, this great spirit, but yet I'm doing all kinds of wickedness? Like, you see what I'm saying? Because I know that the Great Spirit can see within me, can see our thoughts, can see our heart, and watches our actions. How do you treat people, So this is how I live my life.
And so um, this is what is required of the Great Spirit. How we live our life upon the earth. So I was explaining this, to her. Um, the best way that I can explain this, people. I use my life because it's my life that I have to live in this earth. Okay, and yes, it's like it doesn't make sense to me, like how people can literally think that the Great Spirit can't see their intentions, like the Great Spirit can't see their heart, like the Great Spirit can't see their motives, all of these different things. Okay, let's go over here to Chrome. Oh man, my Chrome's broken. So give me just a moment. I thought it would be okay, but no, I gotta re-add it. Bro, I don't be liking that, but whatever. Oh goodness sakes. Come on, man. Let's see. All right. So, 1 second. See, everything that is secret is going to be revealed, okay? So now, secret sins, you know? Jeremiah 23:24. Who can hide in secret places so that I cannot see them? Declares the living power. Do I not fill the heaven and earth? Declares the living power. Jeremiah 16:17. For my eyes are on all their ways. They are not hidden from my face, nor is their iniquity concealed from my eyes. Isaiah 29:15. Woe to those who go to great lengths to hide their plans from the living power. They do their works in the dark and say, quote, who sees us? Who knows us? End quote. So this is most people. You know, they're professing out their mouth that they serve the Most High, but yet they're committing all kinds of iniquity upon the earth. So really they are deceiving themselves. 1 second. Give me just a moment. The Most High searches the heart. He examines secret motives. He will give to all people their due reward, according to what their actions deserve. Okay? Because it is about our actions, not about what we confess out our mouth, not about what we psych ourselves out to believe in our heart. Okay? It's literally about how we live our life. And this is something that is very important for people to grasp. Don't hide your sins from your Maker. Confess them. Unconfessed, willful, and repeated sin gives the enemy, the adversary, and his evil minions legal right to enter and demonize you. He that covereth his sin shall not prosper, but whoso confesses and forsake them shall have mercy. What have I been doing on this channel? I've been confessing all the things that I did in ignorance. I have forsaken my sins, all of them things that I did in ignorance. Blessed is the man who is always reverent, but he who hardens his heart falls into trouble. This is from Proverbs 28:13 through 14. Okay? So stop hiding your sins. Nations, it's time to stop hiding your hands in the confederacy that you had with the worst of the heathen in order to hide the true people of the Bible. Okay? The seed of the colonized lands. It's time to stop hiding your sins. Okay? All the nations that got to partake of the blessing that was stolen from the original seed of the land. It's time to confess your sins. It's time to forsake that covenant. Otherwise, you're going to fall into trouble. Okay? Your judgment's coming. Alright? Those who practice secret sin, this is what you look like to the Most High. Like, this is what you look like trying to hide yourself behind some bushes. Like he can't see you. Like your maker can't see you. That's comical. So time's up for you pretenders. You either put up or shut up. It is about your actions. All these secret sins is going to be revealed. The truth always comes out in the end, no matter how hard anyone tries to hide it or stop it. Lies are just a temporary delay to the inevitable. Okay? It's going to be uncovered. It's going to be revealed. Now let's go ahead and continue.
I treat people the way I want to be treated. All humanity and all creation. There's not a hateful bone in my body. I love everybody. I am divine love. So this is how I live my life upon the earth. This is how we're instructed to live our life upon the earth. And so that's who I serve. But my brother... Huh?
Instructed by who?
By the Great Spirit.
So
and how do I know?
Yeah.
Because...
That's what the Spirit is telling you. Because he said... So if you're not worshiping, I guess, like Jesus and all that... Jesus go by the Bible. So what does the Great Spirit go by?
Well,
you go by nature?
Well, Jesus, if you want to talk about Jesus, Jesus came to point us in the direction of worshiping the Great Spirit. So he came here not to be no blood sacrifice, but to teach us and demonstrate the eternal laws of love, life, and purity. And his people hated him. Many of them hated him. The religious leaders hated him. The priests hated him. And so they, long story short, handed him over to the worst of the heathen to have them murder him. And they pronounced a curse on themselves, saying, "May his blood be upon us and upon all our children." So then we wonder why the hell life has been this way for us upon this earth. So this was the curse that was poured out on Israel.
Now, as you can see here, for the commandment is a lamp, and the teaching is light, and reproofs for discipline are the way of life. Okay? The eternal law is to love the Most High with your whole heart, mind, and soul. And then the second is to love your neighbor as you do yourself. On these two laws hang all the law and the prophets. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. The greatest commandment, okay? The greatest commandment. And when the Pharisees heard that Jesus has silenced the Sadducees, they themselves gathered together. These are your religious leaders, okay? One of them, an expert in the law, tested him with a question. Teacher, which commandment is the greatest in the law? Jesus declared, love the Lord your power with your whole heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and the greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. Okay? Those are the two greatest commandments. Now, let's bring this up. One second. Give me just a moment. Yeah. So it's saying the same thing, except they leave out love your neighbor as you do yourself here in Deuteronomy. But clearly, if you are loving, you shall, says, Hear, O Israel, the most high our power, the Lord is one. All right? And you shall love the Most High your power with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, all your strength. Okay? And then if you do that, then you will be loving your neighbor as you do yourself. Okay? That's just a given. If you are truly keeping this commandment here, that you will love the Most High your power with all your heart, and with all your soul, and all your strength, then you wouldn't be doing anything to anybody that you would not want done to yourself. Okay? You would not want to hurt. You would not want to upset the Most High by disobeying the commandment of love. Okay? This is not complicated, people. We are instructed to teach it to your children. Teach it to your children so that they know. Okay? Nowhere in here does it say send your children off to public school to be indoctrinated by the beast system. No, you are supposed to train up your child. You are supposed to teach your child the oracles of the Most High. Okay? Now, that connects to Matthew 22 through 40, and also connects to Mark. Okay, let's go over here. Alright. Now one of the scribes had come up and heard their debate. Noticing how well Jesus had answered them, he asked him, which commandment is the most important of all? Jesus replied, this is the most important. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our power is one. The Most High, or love the Most High your power with your whole heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. Okay? The second is this: love your neighbor as yourself. No other commandment is greater than these. Okay? So any commandment telling you to kill, any commandment telling you to slaughter animals and offer them up as blood sacrifices, bro, that's going directly against these two commandments. Okay? So clearly, that is a deception. Oh, he asked a question. The scribe asked a question. Right, teacher, the scribe replied. You have stated correctly that God is one, and there is no other but him. And to love him with all your heart, and with all your understanding, and with all your strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself, which is more important than burnt offerings and sacrifices. When Jesus saw that the man had answered wisely, he said, you are not far from the kingdom of the Most High. And no one dared to question him any further. So I guess he kind of stumped that scribe, and that scribe began to teach, or began to think. The scribe began to think, replying to the teacher, okay, Yahusha, who came to demonstrate this law, okay? And so it clicked in his mind that, so if we're loving the Most High with our whole heart and all of our soul, all of our strength, and we love our neighbor as ourselves, then that means we can't really be doing the burnt offerings and or sacrifices. So it was starting to make sense to him. And the Messiah replied and said, you are not far from the kingdom of the Most High. But you are very far away. You are very far away from the kingdom of the Most High if you seriously think that blood sacrifices is what covers your sin. If you seriously think that the Messiah came here to the earth to be a human sacrifice to cover your sin, you are far away from the kingdom. Okay? Yes, you are. And you have no understanding whatsoever. Because it is not the blood sacrifices that cover your sin. Okay? It's humility, repentance, and obedience. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and get back. I just wanted to prove that. Alright? The greatest commandments.
And particularly Jerusalem.
Oh, let me actually go back because that's something else I need to go into.
So then we wonder why the hell.
Hold on. Let me go back a little bit more.
And so they, long story short, handed him over to the worst of the heathen to have them murder him. And they pronounced a curse on themselves, saying, "May his blood be upon us and upon all our children." So then we wonder why the hell life has been this way for us upon this earth. Like, so this was the curse that was poured out on Israel and particularly Jerusalem.
Now, you can find this here, Matthew 27:25. Then answered all the people and said, His blood be on us and on all our children. Okay? One second. We need to go to Daniel 9:12. No, not that one. And he has confirmed his words which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by allowing upon us a great evil. So what we've been living since the time I've been born on this earth, I've been on this earth for 47 years. I'll turn 48 this year in August, okay? So all my life, I have been living under a system that is wholly evil. Okay? It is a great evil that was allowed by the Great Spirit to be wrought over us. Okay? For under the whole heaven has not been done as has been done upon Jerusalem. Now, when I was born at the tail end of this great evil. Okay? And now we have been awakened here in the land of our captivity. Okay? This great awakening began around 2017. Okay? Around 2017 began this great awakening in Massey. Alright? Coming back to remembrance of who we are. Alright? And we have been calling to mind among the nations who we are. We have been letting you know who we are. And for the most part, we have been widely ignored, okay? They have been blowing it off and acting like we're crazy, okay? Continuing the charade that them people that they set up over there in that created state of Israel, pretending that them is the biblical people. They are not the biblical people. We are the biblical people. We are the ones that have went through this great tribulation, Jacob's trouble. Okay? Daniel 9:12 pertains to us. The word that he confirmed, that he spake against us and against our judges that judged us by allowing upon us a great evil. Okay? The evil system that's built on this land is fraudulent. Okay? Yes, it's a fraudulent system because it was foreigners that built that system on indigenous land. Okay? And they gave our inheritance to all of these different nations. So it's time for you nations to repent. You of the Psalms 83. You're a confederacy. Okay? You are the Psalms 83. Alright? They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And they list all these nations. All of these nations that join together to hide who we are and partake of our blessing that was stolen from us during the revised Roman Empire. Okay? But your time's up. Your time's now up. Now it's time to humble yourself and repent. We are here bearing the light. For we walk in the light. We keep the commandments. The highest form of worship is obedience. Okay? All we had to do was come back to the covenant. Computer being slow, bro. Oh my God, stop running this global accounts. Oh my God. I don't understand that, bro. I really do not like this global accounts crap running in the background on my PC. Alright, so this what it is, people. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves. See, it's us that gotta humble ourselves first. And we did. I humble myself. Pray and seek his face. I did this, okay? And I ain't the only one. The children of light has done this. This is prophecy that has been fulfilled. Turn from their wicked ways. I did this. Now he's hearing from heaven. And he is forgiving our sin. And he is going to heal our land. Okay? That's sweeping these nations off our land. Okay? Now, he's not, specifically, wiping people off the land. But, bruh, your time's up. Therefore, you are about to be dealt with. The earth itself is about to deal with you. Okay? The earth itself has already been dealing with you. The plagues have already started. Okay? The judgment has already started. It's just going to ramp up more and more. Why? Because it's time to set us free. And the more you harden your heart like Pharaoh, the worse it's going to get for you. Okay? Hold on. Those who fought against Jerusalem. Those who fought against Jerusalem. Where is it at? Yeah, that's Zechariah 14. Okay. So let's see. Zechariah 14:12. Hold on a second, people. Bro, now my CPU is 100%. Like my whole CPU, memory, and disk is in high numbers, in double digits, bro. Alright. The destroyers of Jerusalem to be destroyed. Behold, a day of the Lord is coming when your plunder will be divided in your presence. For I will gather all the nations for battle against Jerusalem, and the city will be captured, the houses looted, and the women ravished. Half of the city will go into exile, but the rest of the people will not be removed from the city. Then the Lord will go out to fight against those nations. Well, see, bruh, I hate how they blend good and evil together. Oh my God. Okay, the wicked is going to take out the wicked, but the Most High is going to protect the righteous, okay? On that day, his feet will stand on the Mount of Olives east of Jerusalem, and the Mount of Olives will be split in two from east to west, forming a great valley, with half of the mountain moving to the north and half to the south. You will flee by my mountain valley, for it will extend to Azel, and you will flee as you fled from the earthquake in the days of Uzziah, king of Judah. Then the Lord my power will come, and all the holy ones with him. On that day there will be no light, no cold, or frost. It will be a day known only to the Lord, without day or night. But when evening comes, there will be light. And on the day, living water will flow out from Jerusalem, half of it toward the eastern sea and the other half toward the western sea. Now, people, this is not literal, okay? It is summer and winter alike. On that day, the Most High will become king over all the earth. The Most High alone, and his name alone, okay? That's when peace is going to truly be upon the earth. Alright? That's when the sword is going to be broken. Okay? All nations will worship the king. I'm not going to read all of this, bro, because I hate how they blend good and evil together. And it's really annoying. But hold on. And this will be the plague which the Most High is going to allow to strike all the peoples who have warred against Jerusalem. Their flesh will rot while they stand on their feet. Their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouths. On that day, a great panic. It will not be from the Most High. No, it will not be from the Most High. Okay? Because the Most High does not give the spirit of fear. Okay? The Most High is not the author of the spirit of fear. So clearly, great panic and fear won't come from the Great Spirit, but will come from the adversary. And the Great Spirit is going to allow it upon those who do not serve the Great Spirit. Okay? You are Satan's portion. Therefore, you are going to reap your reward. Okay? So on that day, a great panic from the adversary will come upon them, so that each will seize the hand of another, and the hand of one will rise against the other. The wicked is going to take out the wicked. Judah will also fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the surrounding nations will be collected, gold, silver, and apparel in great abundance. And a similar plague will strike the horses and mules and camels and donkeys and all the animals in those camps. Alright? So, I'm not sure why the animals are getting the plagues, other than because they are using the animals, okay? They're not able to gain they're not able to sustain their lives anymore by using the animals, okay? So the animals is going to be taken away from them. All right, they're no longer going to be able to profit off of the animals. Okay, they're no longer going to be able to utilize the animals for their benefit. Okay. Then all the survivors. Now the survivors is going to be those who have been protected by the Great Spirit. All right. Now, from the nations, okay, so then all the survivors from the nations, all right, and now you guys are not going to be protected, but there are going to be some of you that's going to go through hell. Okay, you're going to go through great turmoil, all right, such as the world has not known. Okay, and those of you who barely make it out, who survive this, all right, will go up year after year to worship the King, the Most High of Hosts, and to celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles. And should any of the families of the earth choose not to go up to Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of Hosts, and basically this is keeping the commandments, people. All right, this I really don't see this being literal. Okay, other than being obedient to the eternal laws, because this is more dictatorship. Okay, this is more dictatorship, and you gotta have discernment, people. All right, but you are going to keep the eternal law of love. There is no way around that. So if you're not keeping the eternal law of love and life and purity, you're not treating people the way you want to be treated, you're going to be dealt with right away. Okay? So should any of the families not keep the eternal laws, then the rain will not fall upon them. And if the people of Egypt will not go up and enter in, then the rain will not fall on them. This will be the plague with which the Most High will allow to come upon the nations who do not go up to celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles. Now, bruh, like I said, I'm not going to say for sure, but, bruh, this sounds like dictatorship to me, okay? But, basically, it's giving praise for our redemption, all right? Being thankful that we are free of oppressors. So how would you be able to be thankful that you are free from oppressors if you have another dictator and oppressor that's set over you, that's demanding that you travel and make this journey year after year? Okay? Year after year. What if you're very far away and you ain't got the means to make that journey, So, bruh, the Great Spirit is all about love and compassion and mercy, okay? So, I have to disagree with that, bruh, pretty much. I have to disagree with that, all right? But, I don't see how, this would not be accepted to where, you can give, how you can worship where you are, okay? How you can give reverence where you are, okay? So, it is what it is, man. I think out loud a lot, this is all being recorded. Ain't gonna be no cuts, no edits, nothing like that, bruh. But see, when you dealing with the scripture, when you're dealing with a physical book that was written by mortal men, you must have discernment, okay? I don't take anything at face value that I read out of a physical book, okay? I am spirit-led, okay? So, it's saying that they'll be punished for not celebrating the Feast of Tabernacles, okay? Like, who's to say you can't celebrate it where you're at, On that day, holy to the Most High will be inscribed on the bells of the horses. And the cooking pots in the house of the Most High will be like the sprinkling bowls before the altar. Indeed, every pot in Jerusalem and Judah will be holy to the Most High of Hosts. Ain't gonna be no blood sacrifices at all. Ain't gonna be no blood sacrifices whatsoever. You see what I'm saying? So, there's some people that will read this and, they'll think it's all literal, okay? Like, even this part here, where you're gonna stand upon your feet and, where is that at? That your flesh will rot while you stand on your feet, and your eyes will rot in your sockets, and your tongue will rot in your mouth. Like, bruh, that's like a nuclear explosion, okay? That's more like a nuclear explosion. But anyway, so this is for the people that warred against Jerusalem, okay? You're gonna go through great tribulation. Yeah, you will sow your seed in vain because your enemies will eat it. We went through all of this, okay? We were destroyed by these nations that came over here and colonized our lands, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get back over here, okay?
So Jerusalem has been through the worst captivity of all humanity. That's why, and it's been the longest captivity. So the children of light has been awakened in the lands of our captivity. So that's what's happening right now. Life is not going to go on the way that you've been living it. Okay, so there's about to be great changes on the horizon.
So, as you can see here, we went through it. No other nation under the whole heaven has been done like unto Jerusalem. Okay? He did confirm his words that he spake against us. Alright? He allowed this great evil to come upon us. Okay? For a period of time. Only for a period of time. Okay?
You're about to see a flip because time's up for the Gentiles. They only had a certain amount of time to trodden us underfoot, steal all of our stuff. This land here in America is our land.
That there is love and light and all that. Why do you believe that you have a land? Why are you fighting over land? Does it make any sense?
Okay, so let me explain this. The Americas is the separated land. It's the fourth part of the earth. It was the land that was blessed and given. All the land of the earth was divided up amongst the sons of Noah. Okay, so each son of Noah got a portion of land upon the earth. No one should be able to rape, rob, and murder and steal land and oppress the people that's living on the land. And we're just subjected up under unjust laws of enemies that hate us. So this is what happened over here. They were allowed to come colonize this land over here in the fourth part of the earth. They did this in 1492.
Now, I'm looking for something. Give me just a second. Because I got many videos breaking this down. So I'm not going to go into too much detail, but just a second. Because she asked a question, so I want to make sure that I answer it. Oh, I did answer it, but I want to make sure I show this, okay? Now, let me switch you guys over. Alright? Why would the biggest seed receive the smallest land? Alright? Let's see. That in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of heaven, and as the sand which is upon the seashore. And thy seed shall possess the gate of his enemies. Alright? Likewise, you would not put a bear in a dog cage. So they want to claim that Japheth, Shem, and Ham is all over here in the three parts. That's what they want to claim. And they want to claim that nobody was dwelling over here in a separated land. Okay? Until the times of the Gentiles. So during the times of the Gentiles, they want to claim that, during the age of their discovery, they want to claim that they discovered this land over here, and nobody was dwelling there. But clearly, there were people dwelling there. Okay, there were people dwelling there. There were people dwelling here when they came and they colonized it. And the seed that was dwelling here was the seed of Shem. Okay? The seed of Shem was dwelling here, not here. Okay? Not here, but over here. All right? So, and we have been on every continent. We got land all over the place. All the lands that are neither hot nor cold, all the lands that have 4 seasons, is Shem's land. That was the portion that was allotted to Shem. Okay? And the cold lands was allotted to Japheth. The hot lands, year round, was allotted to Ham. Okay? What's known as Africa today used to be known as Ethiopia. Okay? And this used to be known as the Ethiopian Ocean. Okay? This was Ham's land. But Shem did have some land here in Ham's land. Okay? In Ethiopia. There are some lands there that have 4 seasons. Okay? Just like in Europe, there are some lands in Europe that has 4 seasons. Not all of Europe is cold year round. Not all of what we know today as Africa is hot year round. Okay? So, my point is the fact that the lands were allotted. All of us, every son of Noah was given a portion of land for their descendants. Okay? This is so that everybody could have their freedom and happiness. Alright? Not be ruled by foreigners on their land, setting up unjust laws, writing unjust laws and legislations to keep the original seed of the land downtrodden while the foreigners are able to just live lavishly. This has been what has been allowed to happen since I've been on this earth. I have been a prisoner of war in this land. I am not free. We have been ruled by our enemies. Okay? Our enemies set up this system. Okay? And we get no love out of this system whatsoever. So we are not free. We are captive. Okay? In this land. Under the worst of the heathen. So you needed to have a visual. Shem is not over here in this little patch of land. Okay, that the worst of the heathen then just decided that they're going to place a certain people over there. Okay, that ain't the real people and that ain't the real land. Okay, the real land is over here, people. This is the true promised land over here. So it doesn't matter what you want to think. Now, how did Europe get out of this, bro? Because they raped, robbed, and murdered the indigenous seed of the colonized lands. So this happened after colonization. She got to go down there and look at all the pretty gold after colonization. Okay? Establishing colonies in the so-called New World. It was only new to them. Okay? It was only new to them. Vatican archives. Alright? 50 miles of ancient documents hidden from the public. No browsing is allowed. So now, you should ask yourself, the rent you pay on indigenous land, why are you paying people who stole land and set up this unjust system? Whose land was stolen from them that we occupy? This is straight wickedness. They impoverish nations of people. During the times of the Gentiles, there has been great distress upon the land and wrath to this people, We fell by the edge of the sword. We were led away captive into all the nations, and Jerusalem has been trampled underfoot by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles have been fulfilled. And their time has been fulfilled because now we are spiritually awakened here in the land of our captivity. Okay? So now this is what you have to look forward to, nations. Alright? If you do not repent, okay? Yes, you're going to experience great panic. And again, it's not going to be from the Most High. It's going to be from the adversary. But the Most High is not going to deliver you. Okay? Because you refuse to keep the two greatest commandments. Alright? The first, to love the Most High, your power, with your whole heart, mind, and soul. And the other, love your neighbor as you do yourself. Okay? Because you refuse to keep that, you are going to be dealt with. Okay? Let's continue.
This was the last time that the seed of Israel went into captivity. And now we have been arisen spiritually. And it's time for us to be free physically. And we are about to be free physically. And the whole world is going to see it. That's why I'm explaining to you that things that has been what you think this is normal life, that you got to go to work and earn money so that you can live on the earth. Who gave these heathens the authority and or the right to rape, rob, murder, steal, kill, destroy, and just literally take people's land and then charge people in order to live upon it? Oppress people with unjust laws, poison the freaking food, poison all the resources, and then sell it back to the people. This is straight wickedness. And the Great Spirit allowed it only for a period of time. So I was talking about the time interval, okay? Because in order for the Great Spirit to be all powerful and all love, all good, all compassionate, free agency will have to be given. And with free agency, there will also have to be an eternal law in effect. And that eternal law that's in effect is that you will reap what you sow. And then there also has to be time intervals to give everybody a genuine opportunity to change their heart and choose to do right when he raises up his people in the land. This is exactly what has happened. So I have been given this word to give to the people, so that they will humble themselves and repent before it's too late. There's great judgment coming.
When do you think it'll be time?
So she just asked, when do you think it'll be coming? So hold on a second before we get to that. Give me just a moment, people. Alright, now, this is the judgment that is coming upon the Gentiles, okay? Out of the Apocalypse of Baruch. Do you think that in these things the Most High rejoices, or that his name is glorified? But how will it serve towards his righteous judgment? See, the Most High did not rejoice in allowing us to be destroyed by these nations, by the Gentiles, okay? No, he didn't rejoice. You know, it didn't give him pleasure, all right? His name wasn't glorified in this, okay? But how will it serve towards his righteous judgment? He says, yet after these things shall the dispersed among the Gentiles be taken hold of by tribulation, and in shame shall they dwell in every place, because so far as Zion is delivered up, and Jerusalem laid waste, and idols prosper in the cities of the Gentiles, and the vapor of the smoke of the incense of righteousness, which is by the law, is extinguished in Zion. All right. And in the region of Zion, in every place, lo, there is the smoke of impiety. But the king of Babylon will arise, who has now destroyed Zion. And he will boast over the people, and he will speak great things in his heart in the presence of the Most High. But he also shall fall at last. Okay? So this is coming. You're not going to keep the children of light trodden underfoot after we have been awakened spiritually. Okay? This is the beginning. This is the beginning of the tribulation of the Gentiles. And this is the beginning of our deliverance, our redemption. Okay? We have to persevere to the end of this. All right? He did awaken us here in the land of our captivity. So we remember who we are. And we are going to be given our land back. Okay? To where we can govern ourselves and not be ruled by our enemies. Now she asked, when do you think this is going to be? And you're going to hear me say anytime after the eclipse, okay? Because that eclipse was signifying the end of their time, okay? Over us. All right, so let's go ahead and continue.
When do you think it'll be time?
Anytime after tomorrow. We were given the signs for a reason. The signs were given in the heavens for a reason. There is an X being drawn across the United States. That signals, and there is a comet coming. That comet coming, the horned comet, is coming. I get into all the esoteric records, so I'm very well aware that this marks the end of the times of the Gentiles. Their time has already been fulfilled. How do I know that their time has been fulfilled? Because the oracles of the Great Spirit has been returned to the seed of this land. So I have been spiritually awakened. I am alive in the spirit. They can no longer have control over my spirit, nor my mind. That belongs to the Great Spirit. Now, the only power they have over me is physically, because they can inflict my life because I don't have money. And money is what they set up within the system to oppress those who do not worship it. I never worshiped money. I never cared about money. I had a different type of heart. But you cannot serve two masters. For either you will love the Great Spirit, which is all love and all things good, or you will love money. You can't serve two masters. So I've chosen the Great Spirit, obviously.
This right here is what this system is all about. And if you are not praising and worshiping money, if your heart is not pining after money, then you are treated as nothing. Okay? You're treated as nothing if this is not how you are towards money. Okay? If you're not one to do this, then you are hated by this world. They feel some type of way about you. Okay? But this was never me. Okay? I always seen it as asinine. Like, why in the hell do we have to do this? Like, bruh, it never made sense to me. Okay? Never made sense to me whatsoever. This is the way of the Gentiles. Okay? This is a Gentile mentality. All right? This is the Gentiles. Okay? They love the money. They love the materialistic things. Okay? But I love the spirit. Okay? So it's unrighteous to try to force us to bow down and worship money. Alright? And time's up for that. To those who from the period of their birth have not been covetous of earthly riches, but have regarded themselves as a breath passing away. I never cared about money. Okay? I care about freedom. I care about happiness. I care about my passion. Okay? I care about walking in my purpose. Alright? Such has been their conduct, and much has the Most High allowed them to be tried by the world. And their spirits have been found pure, that we might bless his name. All of our blessings have been related in a book, and he is going to reward us, for we have been found to love heaven, okay, with an everlasting aspiration. The Most High said, while we have been trodden down by wicked men, and we heard from them revelings and blasphemies, and have been horribly treated, while we were blessing him. Soon, he's going to call upon the spirits of the good from the generations of light, and will change those of us having been born in darkness, who have not in our bodies been recompensed with glory as our faith may have merited. I am still suffering, okay? Still long suffering. But he is going to bring us into the splendid light of those who love his holy name. And he's going to place each of us on a throne of glory peculiarly our own. And we will be at rest during unnumbered periods. Righteous is the judgment of the Most High. For to the faithful he shall give faith in the habitation of uprightness. They shall see those who having been born in darkness unto darkness shall be cast, while the righteous will be at rest. Sinners shall cry out beholding us, while we exist in splendor and proceed forward to the days and periods prescribed to us. Okay? So I see my life in scriptures, people. I don't worship money. Money ain't my God. Okay? My power is the eternal living power. Okay? Not money. So this why people feel some type of way about me, bro. Cause I ain't about this. And I seen a picture of one of my brothers earlier on Facebook. You know, and he basically doing this, bro. But I'm not going to put him on blast. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go to my Facebook and put him on blast, bro. Because, you know, I love my Aki. Alright? And I know that my Aki is, you know, deceived. Okay? My Aki is deceived. Okay? My brews are deceived. You know, taking pictures with a handful of money. Like, you know, gotta spread it out like a fan. Like, bro, what is the point of that? So you're worshiping money, man. That's what you're doing. You're worshiping money, okay? It's a false god. And I already know. My channel was already ghosted, and it seems like it gets worse and worse, bro. Like, if you go on my channel and look at the views of the last several videos that I posted, bro, the views is very, very, very scarce, okay? And I I don't even know. Let's go ahead and go over here and look, all right? Let's go look. Oh man, my numbers are high though. My computer is pretty taxed. I don't even know if I can go to YouTube. Not with it being this damn high. I don't understand why my numbers are so high. This is crazy. I gotta wait for it to calm down if it will. No, and it's not. It's not calming down. Maybe because I don't have that much up, man. What the hell? This is not making no damn sense. But it's not going down past freaking 48% on my disc. So ain't no way I can bring up YouTube, bro. So anyway, you can go on my channel and you can see, alright? You can see how my channel is highly ghosted, okay? And my Facebook, okay? It's like literally I am detested, people. Like, I get no support, alright? None whatsoever. People hate this word, bro. They love to blend good and evil and place that on a deity and psych themselves out to believe that that is the Most High. Okay? That's what they want to believe. That's what they want to think. That's what they love hearing about. Alright? So this is why they feel some type of way about me. Alright? They love feeling comfortable eating dead bodies, or what they want to psych themselves out to believe is clean animals. Bro, I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. But I'm going to continue to be obedient and speak this word by the way of the Spirit. I don't care if I am ghosted. I don't care if you people want to continue to ignore me. You're ignoring me to your own damn detriment. And it ain't me that you're ignoring. You're ignoring your maker. You're ignoring your conscience. Okay? And it's gonna be to your own damn damnation. But I'm tired. I am tired. And I tell the Most High that every single day. Like, how much longer, Father? How much longer? I am tired of suffering. I'm tired of being in poverty. Okay? I'm sick of this, bruh. Bruh, because now, my phone, okay? It's been plaguing me on my mind. You know how long I've had that number, okay? How long I've had my number. And how this system make you, attach your phone number to all your accounts. So now, next month, my phone is going to be cut off. Okay? So now I won't be able to verify my phone number any longer. Now I have to change my phone number on all my accounts. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. It's a $30 bill per month, and I don't have income. And I've been dealing with a whole bunch of cold-hearted people who refuse to want to help me. Okay? And I don't have no hatred in my heart. But look, I'm being real. I keep it real, okay? I literally been having to deal with all of this, bro, with no freaking help. No support. I have been going with no income for 2 years now. Okay? And yes, the Most High has kept me afloat somewhat. Okay? I ain't lost a roof over my head so far. Alright? But I have lost internet twice now. Okay? Once with Cox and once with AT&T. Now I have Verizon. The internet bill with Verizon is going to be due on the 18th. Okay, that's 8 days from now. I don't have $100 and something to give to them. I don't have $30 to pay my phone bill come May 1st. I don't have $25 to pay the rent come May 1st. Okay? So all of this is just pressing upon me, bro. And I'm tired. I am tired. I'm tired of this system trying to force everybody to worship freaking money. Okay? I'm tired. And I'm sorry that I'm passionate, but at least I keep it real over here. Man, let's just go ahead and continue this, alright? Because I really want to be done with this, bro. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. I'm fed up. Okay? I'm working on a broke down ass PC. The damn thing is on crutches, okay? It's in manufacturing state. Okay? Earlier today it was flashing colors, flashing green and whatnot. And no one seems to have a heart of compassion towards me. Yet I spend all my time, energy, and effort doing what I have been instructed to do by way of the Spirit. And having to put up with all of these people who refuse to help me. only are they refusing to help me, but they ghost me. They ignore me. I have no friends. I have no family, really. I got nobody that I can reach out to. It's just me and the Most High. That's it. I ain't got nobody in my corner.
And I know that I'm going to be free. I'm going to be delivered because there's a time period. There's a time interval. They only had a certain amount of time. And this eclipse coming tomorrow, along with that comet, that's it. That their protection is gone because the Great Spirit protects. So all of this time, they've been on the blessed promised land. And along with being on the blessed promised land, it comes with protection. When you're on the promised land, it comes with protection. But when you're not doing right, when you're breaking the eternal laws and you're spilling all kinds of blood in the land, which is a great transgression, that was one of the laws. We were not supposed to be shedding any kind of blood. Period. Not supposed to be eating no dead bodies. That's abominable before the eyes of the Great Spirit. We were not given dead bodies to eat as a food source. We were given fruit in abundance. All of these things that grow from the earth. We don't have to commit atrocities against the animals, eating their dead bodies. That's like being a brute beast.
And it's like, all of these brooch and bro, I'm not a hater. I show love everywhere. I even put a like on every single one of their videos, bro. And I support them. I am subscribed to their channels. But, I see how they get all kinds of love and support. But these are the same people that think it's okay to eat animals. Okay? They want to talk buku crap about not eating pork and how that's so wrong, how that's so bad for your body. Like, bro, you're eating a dead body if you're eating cow. A dead body is dead body, okay? But these people can't stand me. They refuse to acknowledge me, all right? They know who I am, all right? And I don't care about cloud of men. I really freaking don't. But you think I don't notice? You think I don't notice that you shout one another out, all of you who are in one accord and wanting to blend good and evil and placing that on the Most High? You wanting to freaking, claim that the Most High gave you so-called clean animals to eat as a food source? But they get a lot of love, bro. They get a lot of love. Their channels are, their channels grow, okay? They get, man, I'm just saying. When you're really about it for the Most High, when you really for the Most High, and then it's so hard because in the world that we're living in, everything is upside down and backward, okay? So when you're really about it for the Most High, there's crickets, okay? People ain't paying attention to you. But you know that you get the oracles of the Most High. You know that you live in right before the eyes of your Maker. But everyone else around you, they're trying to project false realities upon you. They're like, oh, well, you're in poverty because the Most High obviously ain't with you. You lost internet because obviously the Most High ain't with you. They look at my situation like the Most High ain't with me. They look at my circumstances like the Most High ain't with me. They want to sum me up on surface level and claim that the Most High ain't with me. Claim that I'm angry. Want to claim that I'm complaining. I'm angry at the system, damn it. I'm not angry at people. Okay? If I'm angry that I'm being ruled over and dictated to by my enemy. Okay, it ain't no might in my hands physically to overturn this captivity. And while I'm going through this, no one wants to lift a helping hand to help me. But yet all I do is operate in divine love, mercy, compassion, empathy, all the good fruits of the Spirit. And it seems to cause more and more hate against me. All I want is for people to begin to love one another as they do themselves. But instead of doing that, oh, they gotta make my life a living hell. But the Most High ain't with me, right? 'Cause my life is a living hell in the physical. But you're able to live lavishly. And you think the Most High is with you. 'Cause you ain't got a want or need for anything. You're a responsible adult, right? You got hundreds of thousands of dollars saved in your savings account, your bank accounts. Oh, you good, right? All we gotta do is just hold on. Never let hatred build up in our heart. Never let envy or jealousy, bitterness, any of those things enter into our heart. No, that's why I speak about it. That's why I speak my heart, bro. I speak what's on my soul. Okay? I don't let it bottle up inside of me. These the same conversations that I have with my maker. I put my soul on this damn channel. And people straight ghost me, bro. I'm so tired, man. People say they want real, man. No, they don't. People are a freaking liar, bro. You are a liar. You don't want real. If you wanted real, you would love me, bro. If you truly love the Most High, then you would love me. But the fact that you hate me so much, that shows what God you truly serve. And that is the adversary. That's the one who you follow. That's the one all about selfishness. Selfishness does not come from the Great Spirit. Selfishness comes from Lucifer. Coldness of heart does not come from the Great Spirit. That comes from the adversary. You treat the real ones the worst. It's like these people want to freaking break me, man. It's seriously like they want to break me. They're like, fuck you. Go get your ass a job. Fuck your purpose. We all have to earn our money. We all bow down to the beast. Fuck you and your purpose. That's how they treat me, bro. That's how I have been treated. And all I've done is spend all my time, energy, and effort bringing you this word by the way of the Spirit. But you continuously spit on it. You continuously trample upon it. Yet my soul is on this channel. It's as real can get. You treat the real ones the worst. Like you seriously trying to break me, man. My back is against the wall when it comes to this system and what they set up with the economy, forcing you to have to earn money in order to live your damn life. And I know people think I'm crazy, and I don't care, because you ignore all the spiritual gifts that I've been given. But I cherish it, regardless of how you ghost it. I love the Most High with my whole heart, mind, and soul. And I truly do love my neighbor as I do myself. I am the opposite of selfish. My heart is the opposite of cold. But you people do not care about that.
We're not brute beast. We don't even have the type of freaking anatomy to freaking eat animals. We are not carnivores. Our intestine is like freaking 70 feet long.
Hold on, bro.
We don't even have the type of freaking anatomy to freaking eat animals. We are not carnivores.
This is 1 hour and 21 minutes. Bro, I'm just so tired. I'm so tired, okay? Like, you people hate these messages, but this is not my word. Okay? I didn't ask for this. I did not ask for this at all.
That's abominable.
Hold on. Let me get it. I did not ask for this. I was instructed to do this. And it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life.
When you're on the promised land, it comes with protection. But when you're not doing right, when you're breaking the eternal laws and you're spilling all kinds of blood in the land, which is a great transgression, that was one of the laws. We were not supposed to be shedding any kind of blood. Period. Not supposed to be eating no dead bodies.
Period. Now, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and end it right here, people, because it's long, and I didn't even mean to cry on this thing. I really don't even want to freaking upload it. I'm glad it wasn't live, but I am instructed to keep it real, so I will go ahead and upload it, but I'm gonna start up a new one for that. I didn't plan on this being so damn long, but I flow by way of the Spirit, and I'm sorry for the profanity, but I gotta keep it real, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's raw emotions, passion, all my life I've been treated this way. And, you would think that when coming into the knowledge of who you are and, being obedient, keeping the laws of love and life and purity, that your life would get better. Like your life is supposed to get better. Like my life is supposed to get better. And I hear it on these bruised channels, you know. Like, when you choose to serve the Most High and you about it, you for real, then everything will begin to fall in place. And your life will be great. No, my life ain't great. Like, so what the hell you mean? I've had more hate since I started really being about it than ever in my life, okay? Ever. I have never been this deserted, okay? I mean, I've been ostracized all my life, you know, which pretty much prepared me for this. But damn, I did not expect this, okay? I did not expect to be this hated simply for speaking the truth, okay? It's simply for living the freaking truth, simply for being the light. But it ain't no easy route to this. It ain't no easy route. We gotta go through all this fire. We gotta go through all the persecution. We gotta go through all of this hell that they bring against us. But I ask the Father constantly, when are you gonna deliver me? How am I supposed to be able to keep my accounts? Like, even YouTube. Well, like, when I go to my studio, sometimes it'll say verify your account. And I have to use my phone to do it. So it's like all of these things crushing down all around me, bro. And ain't no might in my hands physically. I know you self-righteous people are like, yes it is, you can get your ass out there and get a job. You want me to pine after money. But the Great Spirit never created money. The Ascended Master did not create money. No wicked men created money. And you are complacent with this wickedness. You are complacent with having a cold heart. And you want to try to strong arm me into doing what you do. On that note, I'll be back, bro.